The official party consists of California Command Sergeant Major Scott Wick, small group leader for First Platoon, Sergeant First Class Jeffrey Wheeler, small group leader for Second Platoon, Sergeant First Class Quincy DePlessis.
Dear Lord, our Heavenly Father, as we are gathered today to celebrate the completion of the Senior Leaders Course, we stand before you to thank you for deeming it possible and seeing all of the graduates fit to lead those who will join the journey after us. We will not take this privilege lightly and will continue to seek your guidance to lead them right. We ask that you bless this gathering and thank you for the guidance provided by our instructors. It is in your Son's name and the Holy Spirit we pray. Amen.
Please be seated. Today we are gathered to celebrate the graduation of Class 19-007. For the past 3 weeks, these NCOs have learned leadership, counseling, coaching, and mentoring, Army writing, critical thinking and problem solving to prepare them as leaders for the respective recruiting and retention battalions. At this time, it is with great pleasure to introduce the Sergeant Major of the California National Guard, Command Sergeant Scott Wick. Command Sergeant Major Scott Wick enlisted in the United States Army on 28 December 1987, where he served as Petroleum Specialist with the 2nd 32nd Armored Battalion in Kirchhofen, Germany. In 1990, he transferred to the 4th 32nd Armor and deployed to Saudi Arabia in support of the Operation Desert Shield Storm. In 1991, Command Sergeant Major Wick joined the California Army National Guard and was assigned to Camp Roberts Installation Support Unit. Command Sergeant Major Wick held several assignments while at the Installation Support Unit, to include Petroleum Specialist, Warehouse Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge, Truck Master, and Logistical Operations Sergeant. In 2003, he assumed duties as First Sergeant of the Maneuver Training Center and served there until 2007. In 2007, he deployed in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom as Senior Truck Master for the 1113th Transportation Company. Upon return from deployment, he was assigned to Camp San Luis Obispo as a Senior Operations Sergeant. In 2010, Command Sergeant Major Wick was reassigned to the 224th Sustainment Brigade and again deployed in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. In 2012, he was assigned as First Sergeant of the 1114th Transportation Company, where he served until selected for the Command Sergeant Major program. He has served as Command Sergeant Major for the 749th Combat Service Support Battalion, the 340th Brigade Support Battalion, and the 115th Regional Support Group, before being selected for his current assignment as a California Army National Guard Command Sergeant Major, which he assumed duties on 18 January 2019. Command Sergeant Major Wick is a graduate of the United States Army Command Sergeant Major Academy. Command Sergeant Major Wick's awards include the Meritorious Service Medal, Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement Medal, Army Good Conduct Medal, National Defense Service Medal, Southwest Asia Service Medal, Iraq Campaign Medal, Local War and Terrorism Service Medal, Armed Forces Reserve Medal with M device, Army Service Ribbon, Overseas Service Ribbon, Kuwait Liberation, Medal Saudi Arabia, Kuwait Liberation, Medal Kuwait, California Accommodation Medal, California Service Medal, Valorous Unit Award, Meritorious Unit Citation, Combat Action Badge, Driver's Badge, and Ancient Order of St. Christopher. Please welcome.
I'm not as long speaker, so I'm going to keep this very short. I do want to start out by saying thank you to the staff, thank you to you all as students for inviting me and letting me become part of this prestigious event. It's an honor to be here and see you go through this graduation ceremony. I know you guys have had a rough couple of 3 weeks going through the training, but I guarantee it was all worth it as you move on with your career and you move to that next step. So I will say that what you do for our organization is quite impactful. You guys are the front line, the face of our organization when it comes to meeting those new applicants and bringing them in. And I'll tell you a couple of stories. You know, I believe our organization is the greatest organization that there is out there. And the reason being is because you can come into this organization and you can do anything you set your mind to. My boss that I work with, 2-star general, came into the Army as a private E1, went to E6, got his college commissioned, and made it to 2-star general. Another gentleman I worked with in the maintenance community came into the Army as a private E1, went to E6, got some college, moved over to the Warnock, actually commissioned, went over to the officer corps, then changed his mind and went back to the Warnock officer corps, and he's now a CW5. So I mean, and I tell you these stories, but these are people that have gone through folks like you and got recruited into our organization. They're just simple people out the street, folks that you meet every day when you're trying to recruit for our organization. So as you're talking to those young kids and you're bringing them in, think back on your careers, what you've been through, what you've done, what brought you to where you are today, and think about other folks that are in your peers, those that have gone a little bit farther than you already. Think about what this organization offers as you're talking to those new recruits. There's a lot we have to offer, and so a young recruit, young applicant coming into our organization, starting out, that has absolutely no idea where they can go. These are the kind of things that you can share with them, that you can let them know this is what we offer. And as I said, it's the greatest organization on the face of the earth. So one of the things that I want you to take away from this as you move on is keep in mind you've now accomplished something spectacular. As you graduate your senior leader course, you move into that next phase, which for you is going to be a senior non-commissioned officer. This is a big change. It's a new level of prestige in our NCO corps. But you guys are the ones that are trained now. You're spending your time and effort making sure our junior NCOs understand the fundamentals of what they need to do to train soldiers. So in the recruiting world, I'm sure that still applies as you're spending time with junior recruiters and their applicants. You're trying to make sure that functionality takes place and that training takes place. As you move on from this, the next step you're going to find you're going to have currently SST4, but it's going to be DLC4 soon. But you're going to find that's your next step, and the challenges start getting harder, but it's for a reason. It'll move you on, it'll prepare you for MLC. Our system for education in the NCO Corps has been changing drastically over the last several years for a reason. It's to help better prepare you as you move on and become those senior leaders in our organization. So take all that, take it in, strive for it, understand it, it's for a good reason, and apply it back. Make sure that you're constantly looking at as you're going through your careers, what you're doing, that you're understanding why and you're applying it back to that application process and that recruit. And just keep doing what you're doing, bring them in, and challenging them. Make sure they understand the greatest organization in the world, and it's for a good thing. And I think I appreciate you guys allowing me to come spend time with you and share some insight with you. And I hope that you walk away from this understanding exactly where you are today. So thank you.
Command Sergeant Major DeWitt, thank you for those encouraging words. At this time, Sergeant First Class Wheeler and Sergeant First Class DeBlessis will address their platoons for the last time. Please hold your applause until all students have received their diplomas. Small group leader, Sergeant First Class Wheeler, First Platoon.
Second platoon, congratulations. First platoon, you made it. You're here now. Outstanding. Good job. Remember at the beginning of the course, we talked about that old proverb that says, as iron sharpens iron, so one man sharpens the counsel of his friend. And we talked about that, and we developed that over the 3 weeks. What does that look like to you? That means you have experience. You've been there. You've beat the streets as a recruiter. And often in other tasks, other MOSs that even, you've experienced what it is to be a senior professional leader. So I challenge you to take that experience and push it forward. Never, ever back down from the opportunity to coach, lead, mentor those around you. Even your peers. Hold everyone to the standard, but also realize that we all learn at a different speed. Don't ever sacrifice the standard, but remember that you deal with humans each and every day. Very proud of you. On behalf of Sergeant Smith and I, we appreciate your interaction in this course. We challenge you to go forward and great and wonderful. With that statement. First platoon, prepare.
That's what I was thinking. I can't remember if I could turn that off.
Staff Sergeant Biggins. Staff Sergeant Bradley. Staff Sergeant Brooks. Staff Sergeant Coleman. Sergeant First Class Farrell. Staff Sergeant Davis. Staff Sergeant Eads. Staff Sergeant Eustace. Staff Sergeant French. Staff Sergeant Gallagher. Staff Sergeant Guerra. Small group leader, Sergeant First Class DeBlessis, second platoon.
Morning. First platoon, congratulations. You guys made it. Second platoon, you guys came together as a family, huh? You guys want to go back to the operational environment, and I know you're going to do extraordinary things. So continue to educate yourself, mentor others around you, continue to develop others around you, pursue your education, and if I were you, sons, I'll continue to be the senior leader and others want to emulate you. Cool? Second platoon, prepare to graduate.
Staff Sergeant Hanks. Staff Sergeant Dean. Staff Sergeant Lichtenfeld. Staff Sergeant Macklin. Sergeant First Class McKinney. Staff Sergeant Navarez. Staff Sergeant Patterson. Staff Sergeant Ribovich. Staff Sergeant Ruiz. Staff Sergeant Thomas. The first award to be presented is the Iron Soldier Award. The Iron Soldier Award is awarded to the student in the class who achieved the highest score on the Army Physical Fitness Test. The recipient of the Iron Soldier Award for Class 19-007 is Staff Sergeant Tia N. Brooks. Staff Sergeant Brooks achieved a score of 285 on the Army Physical Fitness Test. Also, her name will go on a plaque in the halls of the NCOA for future students to see. The second award to be presented is the Minuteman Award. The Minuteman Award is awarded to a student for outstanding leadership and upholding the highest standards of personal and professional conduct. The significance of this award is that it is voted on by their peers. The recipient of the Minuteman Award for First Platoon is Staff Sergeant Brian S. Bradley. The recipient of the Minuteman Award for Second Platoon is Sergeant First Class Thomas R. McKinney. Second platoon is for you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the benediction and the exit of the official party. The benediction will be given by Staff Sergeant Michael Coleman.
Dear Lord, our Heavenly Father, we come to you this day in honor and your honor. Thank you for the blessings you have endowed us with on this day. Thank you for the opportunity to grow and gain knowledge to pass on to the next generation of soldiers. We ask that as we get ready to embark upon all our new journeys in civilian and military life, that you guide us and be with us throughout and assist us in making sound decisions as the leaders you have deemed us so to be. We come to you as humble as possible, asking in your Son's name in conjunction with your Holy Spirit, pleading in your order that you order our steps. Amen.
Class 19-007, you are.